Hi folks, welcome to Simple Leveraging Beyond Conventional Linking. Now this really is an introduction. We've gone back to basics here. This is an introduction to the methodology behind simple leveraging. The concept of taking a number of components and structuring them in such a way that you get literally the maximum bang for your buck. So what we have here, if we take a look at this whole concept, you've got your money site here. Now your money site can be a static HTML website, it can be a blog, it can be an article, a podcast or a video. Now conventional linking is that you have inbound links coming to that site. In our case we prefer to build structures, and we suggest at the top here we have what is called our SLS blog network. Now this could be your standard Web 2.0 blogs, or indeed actually any conventional blogs, WordPress.com, Xanga, Blogger, plus other associate platforms. Underneath that we suggest you start to build structures, and we suggest you put underneath it various Web 2.0 sites. Now these can be social network sites such as Diigo, Gisco, Multiply, Squidoo, etc. We have, as well as about 90 odd blogging 30 odd blogging platforms. We've highlighted there's about 50 odd social news and social network sites. Underneath that, before I go on, actually, you see here, see all these, the red arrows here? This is all just building this huge network of one-way directional linking. Your Web 2.0 sites, as well as linking directly to your money site, can support your blog network as well. Underneath that we have bookmark sites. Now these are such as Blinkist, Blogmarks, Buddymarks, A1 Webmarks, Blurpalicious, etc. Again, we've highlighted that we've got about 90 odd bookmark sites, and again, as you can see, we're just building up this huge mountain of one-way directional linking. The bookmark sites link through to the Web 2.0 sites. In turn, they support the blog network, they support the money site. But at the same time, they can also, excuse me, let me shut that down. They can also, just shows you it's live, folks. Sorry, just got distracted there. It shows you actually that they can all support each other. So the bookmark sites can actually support all three above it. We then have underneath it what we call our mystery ingredient. Well, it's not really a mystery ingredient at all, really. It's our SLS 2010 Social Bookmark Directory Network. This has over 400 social bookmark directories, all pumping out do follow, anchor-driven, on-topic and 100% themed links. Now, the submission route to this is either online or now via our new desktop version, the even more powerful SL Submitter version 1.1. So if we restructure this slightly, I'm going to add in a further ingredient. We've moved it all actually from across the page approach now to this huge directional angle. We've added in another level. So you see here at the top you've got your money site. Video network, podcasts, articles, whole number of things there, all linking through to your money site. Underneath that you've got your blog network linking to your first tier and also your money site. You can have the simple leveraging bookmarks bookmarking that. They can actually book anything above it here. You then have your Web 2.0 sites underneath it. Now they can also link through, and basically they are passing on the effect and the influence of their sites through to all the sites above, whilst also at the same time hitting the money site. So they're just accumulating this huge one-way directional link juice in many ways. It's not so much link juice because PageRank doesn't really function anymore, certainly not in the conventional way that we all think about it, but it's just acquiring power. So underneath the Web 2.0 sites you've got your bookmark sites. Again, you've got your SLS 2010 feeding to that. Right at the bottom here we suggest you have this huge viper's nest of RSS aggregators. Now we prefer as our weapon of choice here a thing called RSS Submit. Now the reason for that is that RSS Submit submits to 90 odd RSS aggregators. Okay, I'm quite prepared to admit that possibly 30-40 of those are probably nigh on useless, but the fact is there's probably 40 or 50 in there that are extremely useful, and it does it automatically. So you can see underneath this all you've got this huge exercise of one-way directional linking. Now the key thing here about the bookmark network is that as well as providing power, it provides discoverability. Now discoverability means that when Yahoo Slurp and Googlebot are out and about chomping their way around the internet, the more pages that you've got links on pointing to either your sites or any of your satellite sites, the more links you've got, the better. The more chance of constantly all the time being discovered, and Googlebot and Yahoo will then recognize how powerful your structure is. It's very important to bear that in mind. The other thing we need to take a look at is that effectively the way that links are structured now, and the way you've put this whole network together. I was speaking to one of our Simple Leveraging members a couple of nights ago via Skype, and I've used this quote before, and it's a lady in Las Vegas called Myra Love. Brilliant lady. But boy, is she coining it in terms of the work they've put in. And Myra came up with a very, very interesting comment. She said, when you're analysing backlinks, it's very interesting. As far as she's concerned, as far as her money sites are concerned, it doesn't really give a damn who does a backlinks analysis on her money sites, because they don't get a true picture. They only see 10%, and I don't care how sophisticated the links checker and the link and the analyzer is, they don't see the true picture. Because by and large, what she's got is that she's got her tier 1 links coming in here. She may well only have a handful of those, and any backlinks checker is just going to pick up those and think, oh, that's not very powerful. You've only got 15, 20, 40, 70 odd links coming in. They don't see the rest of the iceberg sitting underneath it, which is the blog network, the Web 2.0s, the bookmark sites, SLS 2010. They don't see that. They don't see the accumulated power. And as far as Myra was concerned, I don't care. She says it's great, fine. Let loads of people think that we don't have much of a link structure going on. Believe me, those who know realise we've got a fairly massive link mountain going on there. So there you go. That explains roughly the methodology behind simple leveraging. Now I'm going to go through in the next couple of videos, we're going to expand this whole structure here. So you would look at this diagram, you think, oh, one video network or one podcast, one article directory, etc. No, this huge video network's got to be about something about 20 or 30 video networks you can plug in there. Podcasts probably about 20 to 30 as well. Article network, that can be about 500 plus. Your blog network, well, we've encountered this 23 different blogging platforms out there. Now you multiply that by the number of individual sites that use those blogging platforms, and you realize quite how much you've got. I mean, let's take one of them, Elg, for instance. We've got a list of about 650 different Elg sites. Expression Engine, I think we've got about 1,500 Expression Engine sites. So it's absolutely massive when you think about it. Web 2.0 sites, we have a list of about nearly 500-600 Web 2.0 sites. Bookmark sites underneath it, I've got a list here of 96 bookmark sites, and then we've told you how many RSS sites we've got. So the thing is that you are building a massive, and I mean massive, links structure. Now there are also people out there who turn around and say, this isn't automated, mate, not interested. Do you know what? They're always the people who come back to me, and when you sit down and talk to them, actually, how well are you doing? How much money are you making? They're not the people making the money. The people who are making the money are the people who are prepared to put in the effort, such as Myra in Las Vegas, who is coining it. I mean, she's got individual sites going $250 plus a day, and she's got loads of those sites. Why? Because she's prepared to put in the effort. Now, can you imagine with a structure like this, if you automated it, and linked it all over the place, you would create the mother of all footprints. I mean, that's like taking this huge baseball bat and smacking it in the face of Google and saying, oi, screw you, pal, and then wonder why you get everything de-indexed. It just doesn't make any sense at all. So there you go. There you have it. Simple leveraging. It's the master schematic, how we believe it works. In future videos, we're going to be breaking this down and actually analysing individual components and making sure that you get the best and the most bang for your buck. So listen, thanks for your time. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.